day 107 starts, and we're getting a shuttle back to the start of the trail, resupplied in Geraldine. It's only 3 days resupply, which is great. The pack does not feel as heavy as it has been after previous resupplies. We get dropped back off to the basically almost the same point we picked up from yesterday, except it's the other side of the Rangitata River. As I mentioned previously, the Rangitata River has now been deemed a hazard zone, and we're strongly advised not to cross. Someone was rescued just a couple of days ago and lost a lot of their equipment. As a result, it's now no longer part of Araroa Trail, and the trail resumes the other side of the Rangitata River at the point where we get dropped off this morning. So we're getting the shuttle back from Geraldine with Wayne driving, who picked us up yesterday, and it's about an hour and a quarter drive, so we'll be along there in another 45 minutes or so. And day 107 starts soon. So wading through a river already, and it's pretty much wading up this massive boulder scrum and just finding our way upstream. It's going to be slow going, but I guess once we're through this part it should be easier, even though it's quite a lot of elevation in the next couple of days. Lots of river crossings, even getting down to the river can be a little bit of an issue, like there, it's just shown there. Finally, after about 7 kilometres and more, we're leaving the stream and leaving the boulders, and we're actually heading for the hills. Bit of a rise, bit of a climb. I can see a little hole up there somewhere, but at least we're away from the boulders. And that's the riverbed we've just left behind and headed uphill on this track. Nice blue skies. Even better view of the river we just bouldered our way through. Finding a way up the hill. I've got a sneaky suspicion the path is going to take me up that little ridge. Looks quite steep to me. Let's see what happens. Sure enough, that pathway did take us right down to the river, another crossing, probably the worst of the lot, and then we had to gain all that elevation we'd lost by dropping to the river. So, yeah, tough little climb. That was a very steep 250 metre climb. Let's see the top of the hut, where I'll stop for lunch. There's a couple of northbounders just heading into that as well. The Crooked Spare Hut. Crooked Spare Hut. Estimation was to take between 4 to 5 hours, taking 3:57. Hey guys.
We made
We did. Cool. How are you? So lunch stop at the Crooked Spare Hut, and Chandler is going to give us a demonstration of his juggling. We've made a whole heap of northbounders as well on the way today.
What's your name? Cool. Got my assistant Luke here. Give you the hat. Alright, cool. So what we're gonna do, we'll try one practice throw. We're gonna try to catch the balls in the hat. I'm gonna do the best that I can, but you're gonna have to help me just a little bit. Cool. Are you ready? Yeah. Here comes one. Here we go. Here comes first one. Hey. Second one. Hey. Alright, here comes all three.
Spot on.
What?
Luke, amazing. See that. Rangitata River, straight down the valley there. That's where we dropped off this morning. That's what's taken us 3 hours, 57 minutes to wade upstream. There's a couple of little climbs, lunch stop here, and now we've got a 700 metre climb to the next hut.
I think a lot.
We have a northbounder coming up here, up the scree slope, and we have Chandler who's just running down the scree, but I cannot do that. It just looks unsafe to me. It's going to be a little bit chilly here, so time to make a move. So since we dropped down from the top, there's been lots of wading through scree and being careful we don't put our feet down holes of the streams. But again, it's a lovely view. About 4k's from the hut now. Late start today because of the shuttle, so I'll be looking forward to getting there. But it's been a really good day, but it will be a late finish, probably 7 o'clock or later. So I'll be pleased to get to the hut. And then a scree slope of bigger stones. I've not seen one of those in a long while. Quite safe on here, very safe. There's the hut for the night. According to the app, it's 600 metres away, but it's been a hard slog the last couple of kilometres. It's just wading through absolute tussock with very little help from markers. So there's a little bridge there. Let's see whether markers help me now, whether I'm supposed to cross that bridge or not. I'm not really sure. So this cool little bridge is going to take me over the river, and it's going to deliver me on the right side. This is it, stone hut. It's one of the traditional musterers' huts from, I'm guessing, the 1950s. Sheep musterers. And very traditional inside, apparently. And there's tomorrow's walk, so I'm heading towards Royal Hut and eventually towards the Stag Saddle, the highest point on Araroa. So this is Stone Hut, and there's a room at the inn, bunk for everybody tonight. And day 107. How was it, guys?
Amazing.
It was good, wasn't it? We had a tricky morning wading upstream. Not as many as 63 crossings as the other day. Did you count them today?
No. I would guess 8.
8, okay.
I reckon more. Maybe like.
It wasn't as cold, you're quite right. Then after lunch we had a 500 metre climb immediately, but it wasn't steep, it was fairly gradual, and it was a bit of a grunt, but we all got to the top. Didn't we? We did, yeah. We all got to the top.
Wait, we missed so much.
And then it was down the other side, down the screen. We watched Chandler just ski down, didn't he? He ran down, and I think that was on video too. And then we had to fight our way through tussock, and here we all are. It's a late start because we had to get the shuttle to this side of the Rangitata River, so it was a late finish by 6:30, 7 o'clock for some of us. So Ayumi is cooking.
Yep.
I've not cooked yet.
We had this guy showing off his hidden talents.
We did.
Yeah,
We had 2 jugglers on
Luke with his juggling, which was caught on video. And day 108 tomorrow is going to involve quite a big climb, but again it's supposed to be gradual, and it's the Stag Saddle, which is the highest point on Araroa. So yeah, let's go for it, guys. And that was day 107.